What you got going on over there? Positive Energy Radio. We are back. Theology.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dancing around the studio.
Come on, man. You remember this right here.
Oh, man.
Bet you don't remember this one right here, though.
You're getting jiggy with it.
Hey, that's before Will Smith got jiggy with it, baby. This right here taught Will Smith how to get jiggy, baby.
Oh, man, I love it.
man.
Positive Energy Radio. We are back. We are talking about tuning in for the Tune In event 2/22/22.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Rick
Going all the way
Baskey Theology, man. I love doing this show with you.
Yes, sir, man.
We already did one great show. We already told you a little bit about the event and all the speakers and what it's all about.
Yeah.
But we wanted to get dialed in. I want to dial you in.
Dial it all the way up, man.
Dial
7
you
digits.
in. Because we're going to come back. We'll talk about Chris Starr and her magic singing bowls later.
Yes.
We're going to talk about Kevin Muldoon and the power of the pyramids later. We're going
Yes.
to talk about my mom, Karen Vaskey, and I'm going to have it to where me, you, and her are all on the same interview. We're going to do
Man,
that
that
in
would
the
be
studio.
super delicious.
She cannot wait to meet you.
Super delicious, and I can't wait to meet her.
Oh, man, she
Goodness
already was
gracious.
laughing. She listened to the show that we did the first time. She's like, oh, I can feel his energy.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, so but what we're going to talk about now is Miss Darlene Carswell.
Miss Carswell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed, man.
And I'll tell you, man, I met her a couple years ago. And I had no expectations at all, right? And she owns this great place in Southwest Florida called Balance for All, right?
Indeed.
And somebody had told me a long time ago, man, have you ever had acupuncture? Have you had acupuncture before?
I've had it one time before I went to see Miss Carswell today.
Okay.
Only once, yes.
Now, I had never had it 2 years ago.
Okay.
And, you know, me, I want to find out. I want to know. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what to expect. I to be honest with you, I was a little freaked out that somebody was going to start poking me. I mean,
with needles.
I got tattoos.
Yeah.
But I don't even know. What's going to happen, right?
Right on. Yeah.
So I go in and I had this experience. I'll talk about that later.
Right.
But, you know, I tell you that you're going to be going in and getting acupuncture, and I just want to know, you know, what was on your mind? Because, you know, you've been traveling a long road.
Yes.
And you've had you've been sleeping on the couch while you're here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah.
You
But by choice.
couldn't have been. I know.
I'm a couch dude. I like the TV, man.
Yeah.
You know, Netflix be bumping all night down there.
But you couldn't be all that comfortable, you know what I mean,
Right,
as
right.
far as sleeping in your own bed.
Indeed.
And you've had plenty of experience in sports and all that stuff.
Yes,
so
sir.
tell me right now.
Yes,
tell me.
sir.
Looking back at all your aches and pains in your body and your travels and all
Right.
this stuff, what was your expectation when you were going to go in and what I told you was going to do today?
Well, again, I say I did have acupuncture before today, one time before, and it did give me a release. And again, when you told me about the acupuncture, I says, okay, well, I mean, maybe she's a better acupuncturist, if I
Right.
can say that. Huh?
Yeah.
But of course, she has a different twist with hers. As far as the again, help me with this.
Microcurrent.
Microcurrency.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the change in all of it.
This is it.
Because it's so unique.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I don't think anybody else down in Southwest Florida does this.
I don't know anybody who does it
I know.
besides Miss Darlene Carswell.
This is unbelievable.
Yes, indeed. And of course, as she's explaining things to me, she's allowing me to revisit some of the things that I've already understood as a younger child, younger adult in school, learning about, you know, the body. The body is made up of energy. Your cells are made up of energy, so they respond to energy. They respond to, you know, electric currents. You know, so again, you know, after all of the extensive therapy that I've had, you know, whether that be massage, whether that be chiropractor, whether that be just the basic acupuncture, combining everything, including stretching, combining everything together. One session with Miss Darlene Carswell absolutely changed my life. I mean, it almost made me want to put her in my back pocket, my suitcase, and take her all the way back to Dallas, Texas with me, because she made me feel that phenomenal.
Yeah.
For one, she knows the body. She knows, I mean, just by talking to you, looking in your eyes, she's just feeling you. All right. I told her the things that was bothering me, as far as I had neck issues in my lower back. You know, those were the things that were pretty much ailing me today.
Yeah.
You know, of course, these things don't always ail me, but this was what was going on with me today. And she did not even attend to those spots directly. She went through my hands, wrist, as well as my feet. Of course, the feet goes more than you know all over your body.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, you buy this bottle of orange juice, and before you drink it, it says on the bottle, make sure you shake well.
Right.
Why? Because all of the good things
Are down at the bottom.
to the bottom. All right. So all of the good things in your body are at your feet.
Yeah, reflexology.
Yes, sir.
There's a map down there to all the nerves that are already in your body. There's a map.
You pinch your toe, your head stops hurting. Yeah. So as she's going through and she's poking me, and now she's running this electric current. Now, of course, again, being a bodyguard, I've traveled all over, and Vegas was one of the cities that I've traveled plenty of times.
Yeah.
All right. So then she tells me, I'm going to reset your Vegas nerves. It was just a month ago I was in Vegas. How she know I was in Vegas? I mean, do I have a smell? Does it smell like Vegas?
Does it smell like Vegas?
But we have a nerve that runs on the left and right side of our body called the vagus nerve.
Yeah. Right up by your shoulders.
Right up by your shoulders.
Right by your neckline. Right
yes,
there.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, she put the micro
Current. Little tuning fork, it looks like.
Yeah, with two
it looks
little
like
balls
a
on
V with two little metal
silver
balls at
yes,
the end
indeed.
of it.
Yes, and she's
Man.
holding this little machine in her hand that's attached to a cord, and she runs up the side of my neck. Now, mind you, when you try this,
She's got the voltmeter in her hand.
yeah, and she had it up a little bit on me, and you might look like a stroke victim for a little while. It's gonna release you, but you
scaring people
Yeah,
now.
well, I'm just gonna keep it real, man.
Yeah.
You know?
When she hits that nerve,
Oh man,
you're gonna feel like you got shot.
please believe it. Well, it's not. It's
In a
not.
good way.
It's not a bad
In a good way.
current. It's something that just grabs you. You
Yeah,
know,
it
it's
does.
almost like it's in your body. It's almost like you're catching a major cramp, and it releases you.
Yep.
And I tell you, when she finished, even before I began, she told me to turn my head to the right and to the left because my neck was hurting. It was hard for me to do that. After she finished, man, it felt like my neck was on a butter slide. I could just do.
Is
Oh my
rolling
goodness!
to the right and the left,
Come
no
on,
problem
man.
at all.
Not quite like The Exorcist, but I was getting a little further back than I did
called you
before.
Jelly.
And she called me Jello.
Jello.
Jello. Hello, Jello.
Hello, Jello.
Yeah. For the reason being, after she flipped, even flattened the table out, told me to flip over, and she put another machine on my back called the thumper or the jumper.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It's the same current pulse thing that's
Yes.
going to happen. It's just a different wand that she's using at the end of it now.
Yes, indeed. And then she ran up and down my back with the micro current again,
And she's going to ask you, you want me to turn it up?
oh yeah,
She'll turn up the frequency or
Yeah.
turn it down. I mean, it's not just like one
Yeah,
frequency.
that
It ain't
indeed.
just,
that indeed.
and one size don't fit all.
Right about that. And I'm a big guy, so I like the juice. Give me the juice because I'm going through some issues
Get
over here.
zapped.
But after she was finished this one session, she told me that she was finished, and I asked her a question. I says, "Do I have to get up right now?" And she says, "I don't like to toot my own horn, but you should feel like a brand new man." Let me tell you something, guys. She was not lying. My body felt so relaxed. My stress level had even gone down. I'm telling you guys, this right here is something that you're going to want to put into your routine of life.
Yeah.
This is a must-have.
Yeah.
This is a must-have. That indeed. And I'm so blessed to be here with you, and come across this great woman who introduced me to this. To experience a different way of living.
Yeah.
We bottle up so much stuff, even with stress. You don't understand how tense your body becomes.
Right.
my stress level was down. I was thinking about, what was I thinking about that I was worried about when I came in here?
You got no worries.
Forget
Yeah,
it.
she even lets you meditate for a little bit
Yeah.
and put some nice music on.
Went to sleep
in there.
on her, man. While she had the acupuncture stuff in my feet, she came back in the room and scared me because I was drooling on myself. I ain't lying. These are facts.
Well, we're gonna talk about. She's gonna get to talk and explain this a little
Yes.
bit more at the
Yeah.
tune-in event. We're gonna talk and explain the chakras of the body and how
Yes.
to tune up all of those, because
Yes.
this is all about. This is, it's not just about tuning in and tuning out of what's been being broadcast to us on our cell phones,
Right.
And tuning in and tuning out of what we think social media and our profile is all about,
Right.
and tune
Right.
back into who you are. You truly are yourself.
Right. True indeed.
Right?
True indeed.
We're going to go through the ages and talk about the fun and lay it all out in a little bit of fun. You're the DJ of the event.
Hello. Come on.
Right? Because it's
I'm
broadcasting.
gonna have you moving and grooving. Y'all better
So we're
come
going
out
to
for
go
this.
through the time of music.
Yeah.
In what made people move and what makes people cry and what people. So, because when people always get that,
Yeah.
they get the frequency of music
Yeah.
and the tune in to that.
Yes.
Then they understand the radio part of it, because we went from AM to FM.
Yes.
Right? And even people talk about music and they talk AC/DC, the band. Oh, man, they'll get you moving, right?
That indeed.
But AC and DC frequency was two different ways to even electrically charge anything.
Yes.
And our whole homes run off of AC current.
Right.
And now how are we even harnessing all that in through solar energy and storing it for our homes in states of emergency? And what changes are going on in the world in energy and in frequency? And what changes are still the same?
Yes.
From the energy and frequency of the earth that we feel through our feet and reflexology.
Come on now.
All the way up through our body.
Yeah.
And what happens when we change the tune that we listen to? These crystal bowls are amazing. But it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
around, the Tibetans,
Yes.
Tibetan crystal bowl. It's been around ages.
Ages before you got here.
And the energy and frequency
Yeah.
that come from these pyramids. You think these pyramids were just built by man
No, sir.
or by hand? There is energy flowing up through these things. And we have a guy that went and did all the energy frequency when she's turning that knob, and she turned it up and you felt it a little stronger.
Yes, indeed. Even heard it. Have had my head tingling, man. I think my hair grew today.
What is a way to even read those pulses? They have
Yes.
frequency readers. I got a guy that's going to come and read all the frequency pulses of these pyramids. And
Yeah.
it's been going on forever.
Yeah.
We just got to either tune in to all of it and understand it all and how it actually can heal our bodies.
Right. Right.
How we can heal ourselves from what we're tuning into in this
Right,
5G
right,
world that's
right.
in the palm of our hand with the
Indeed.
profile that we think we are.
Indeed.
And tune out the disease that's going on in the world, and tune back into healing.
And I'll say this as well, man. I grew up in a very religious background, and being religious, there are some things that you just don't accept because you just think that because it's not what you're used to, it's foreign, and you just don't want to accept it and adopt it. However, I will say this: everybody has a piece of a puzzle.
Yeah.
And when we bring our pieces of a puzzle together, it makes the big picture. And I feel that even if you do not adopt this, even on 2/22/22 on a Tuesday, just put it in your pocket. Hold on to it, because you may not find use for it that day, at that time, but you're going to see maybe a little further down the line, this is where that piece fits.
Yeah.
All right? I'm telling you, what I experienced today, and I love God. There ain't nothing changing my mind, my spirit against that.
There ain't nothing
At all. Hands down.
Wasn't the meant for it.
Exactly. But at the same time, there are other pieces that go with healing our body. God made this world in 5 days. When we got here, everything that we needed was already here. These are the things that we're here. These are the things that we're going to understand about in 2/22/22.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Big thanks to Darlene Carswell.
Miss Carswell.
Yeah, we really appreciate that she's going to be at this event. And people are going to actually be able to, because the event is actually a 3-day event. It starts on Monday night because a lot of people coming in from out of town. So if you want to mark your calendars and book your flights, I'd do so now.
Right now.
It's going to be at a hotel, so we're going to have hotel group rates already at the hotel.
There it is.
And then on Monday night, my mom is going to do a special lecture, right? And then
My.
Tuesday, we've got the full run of everybody running through it.
Come on.
And then on Wednesday, we're going to get into healing the body, and you can book a one-on-one session with Darlene.
Yes.
In a 30-minute session, experience it for yourself.
Yes.
So this is a retreat. It's a retreat. It's meant for 3 days of healing and opening the mind and meeting good people.
Yes.
It's going to be filled with good people.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
this is the third event that we've done and put on, and the people are amazing. And I still get people that come back to me and they go, that changed my life.
Yes.
I mean, and that's our mission here. That's what we
Yes.
give to others is what we are here to do.
Yes.
And so we hope you can join us to tune in on an event, and our DJ, the host. I'm so excited, man. You're gonna have people up dancing.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
It's gonna be electric.
It's electric, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so put your dancing shoes on. If you can't cut a rug, come out here and split some wood with me. All right?
Positive Energy Radio. We're going to be back probably talking to some more of the speakers. We're going to set up more of these, so you can keep tuning in and stay tuned in to find out more and more and more about this event and about more and more of the speakers, because leading up all the way to it, we're going to have all kinds of interviews, and you can follow along at positiveenergylifestyles.us or the fifthkingempire.com.
Yes,
it's
indeed.
all going to be up there for you guys to tune in.
Tune in.
Positive Energy Radio. Thanks for listening, Theology and Rick Bay.
Yes, indeed. Salute.
Beware.